Welcome.
Joseph. Hey, Joe.
I'm trying to come up with something funny. Oh.
Something spooky?
Yeah.
I mean, why? There's a cold sting in the air, Joseph. What is it? My upper lip is...
We did this during the day.
We did. Hold on. Let me close it.
Yeah.
Let me close the blinds.
It's hard to get in the creepy atmosphere.
Hold on.
And it's a beautiful
Yeah,
day.
beautiful
outside.
sunny day.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Now
Computer, make lights orange.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not orange.
That is not orange.
Computer, make lights red.
Okay.
There we go.
Why? How come?
It don't know orange, I guess. It only know yellow.
Can you like specify? Can you go play? Computer, turn the lights yellow with a tint of red in there or something.
I don't know that one.
He doesn't.
That guy doesn't know that one. He responded to you.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's because I'm asking. That's why.
Yeah. Only responds to my voice.
On a beautiful, perfectly weathered. I said perfectly weathered. Why is there lightning?
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Yeah. October. 2 men have taken a quest upon themselves.
What is that quest?
They are going... Oh, that's the wrong hand. Damn it.
It's okay. That's the. By the way,
Yeah.
we took a
One
big
man.
hiatus.
One man, broken and battered.
Yeah, I took a we took
The
a
other one
hiatus.
broke his arm.
I broke my arm, so we took a hiatus.
Yeah. One man broken, battered emotionally. The other man broken, battered
Physically.
Yeah. You're not battered. Is someone hitting you?
No, but I'm battered like you batter like a shrimp. Battered.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Covered in dough. Thrown in some hot oil.
Welcome! Ghouls, goblins, and other such hell beasts to Creeptober
They're all over the place.
2022.
Oh my god.
Ark.
Yeah, hi, Joseph.
We're back.
We are back in a spooky little room.
Yeah.
My nipples itchy. I wear tank tops now, so I'm a tank top guy.
Weren't you a tank top guy before?
Never worn them.
My hands are still up.
They are. You can
I'm
put them
gonna
down. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
I fucking love October. It's my favorite month.
It really is. I've gotten to know this about you over time. You're a big Halloween guy, and not even like specifically Halloween. You just like October.
I like October.
Yeah. I think that the most fun I've seen you had, and the worst times I've seen you had, is during Halloween. It's both the highest highs and the lowest lows.
Immediately, one after the other.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
For me, it's very middling.
Yeah. God, you're right. October is my favorite month. And if you remember last year, we did a thing we like to call Creeptober. Don't know why we called it Creeptober. Don't know why we're adding anything to the Tober, if I'm being honest with you. You know? But, you know, your hiatus, you know, well, our hiatus.
Yeah.
In general. We've been busy.
Mm-hmm.
You've been broken.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy briefly.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm no longer happy.
Briefly.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah. Time passes.
Yeah. I'm back to being angry.
Oh yeah, he's real angry now.
Yeah, I'm real angry now.
No more pacifism.
No more pacifism. I'm over it.
I'm facing him with the broken arm, so I'm in danger if
Yeah.
Joe gets a little saucy.
Yeah. Don't get a little lippy, all right?
Yes, sir. Yes, daddy.
What? So last time, I ran you through some of the big franchises in horror. Now I want to give you, but I missed one franchise specifically.
You did.
And it's what I believe to be the most consistent, most popular, and most LGBTQIA plus friendly franchise out there.
And you're of course talking about Halloween Town.
I'm talking about the Child's Play movies.
Oh, you mean Chuck
Meister.
Old Chuck Meister.
Special guest Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly.
That's so good. That's so good.
It's me, Jennifer Tilly. Hi. Oh, doll.
So good. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
That's the name of the show. You said it. End it.
I did it.
End it.
So, welcome to We'll Get to It.
Hi.
Let's get into it. So, before the format was we did the news, we did this time we're just going to hit you with it.
Okay.
Me and Arik watched all of the Child's Play movies. Some of them.
We watched the majority of them.
Yeah. 2 or 3 things we didn't watch.
Yeah.
You know, just because I personally
Like
don't
the reboot. The reboot one. We skipped that. We saw a breakdown of it, I think, right?
a recount. A kill
recount,
count,
yeah.
Which is like a breakdown.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Dead Meat. He doesn't need it. The Dead Meat channel because he's bigger than us.
By a lot.
By like 1 million.
3 million.
Probably.
I think.
I forgot what his numbers are.
Yeah.
But he did help us with those, you know, those movies and shows we didn't want to cover.
Yes.
And he's also gave us great information to
Yes.
talk about.
Because there's also the show, which is right now in its 2nd season.
Right now, it's 2nd season, and it's great. It's a great show.
So I've heard.
Yeah. So
I've seen.
So we're going to break it down into 3 parts because I believe there are 3 eras of Chucky.
Yes.
There's the original 3 movies,
Mm-hmm.
you know, which is what introduced the character to audiences. There's the character in the middle part, which is Bride and Seed of Chucky.
Yeah.
Which is where the character just reached its just peak in popularity.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's the modern era, which is the newest things of it
Yeah.
that have come out.
And all of it, surprisingly, excluding the 2019 one that was made without the person who created it, and it was made every single other one without his, input or, wanting it to exist.
Yeah.
It was just a cheap reboot that was, attempted to be made, right?
Just cash in.
Yeah.
They heard rumblings that he was making a TV show.
Yeah, so they
jump in now.
Yeah.
You know.
So we've... my train of thought's gone.
I've never seen it that bad before.
No, but what was I saying before? What were the words I said? What did I say?
See, now I forgot.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Oh, same old show.
Damn it.
Mm.
You were talking about what was I talking about?
I don't know.
Oh god damn it. God, well we're
What?
back, folks.
We're high.
Jesus.
I was gonna be the remembering guy.
Yeah.
I was gonna be the smart guy.
I was gonna be the happy guy.
Oh shit. It's all back to square one.
Yeah. No matter how much we change, we
Oh,
come right
I
back
could
to it.
remember.
You were talking about the 2019 one. It was not created with the guy.
Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. I had a direction and I had an endpoint. It's gone.
Gone.
Anyways, what's up, Joe?
So we broke it up into those 3 eras. Yeah, and we're going to talk about them. So first off, we're going to talk about the original 3. The Child's Play movies.
Child's Play 1, Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3. I thought that they were always called Chucky Child's Play.
Well, see, that's the thing.
I always thought it was called Chucky Child's Play.
That's the thing, right? The character reached such heights in popularity that if you were to call the next set of movies Child's Play, people would be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like the character became so big that it's like you have to have the word Chucky in it.
Yeah.
That's how you ended up with
Like
Bride
the 2019 Chucky.
Yeah.
Where it's just called Chucky,
well,
right?
The TV show's called Chucky. The
No,
2019 one's called Child's Play.
Oh, I see. 2019 or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was called Chucky.
So the movies were headlined by 2 people. There's 2 people who have been consistently involved since the beginning. Well, technically 3 if you count the actor.
Yes.
One of them is called David Kirshner, who's the executive producer.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is called Brad Dourif, who's the guy who wrote it.
What about Mancini?
I
got the actor switched.
got my wires crossed.
Dan Mancini or whatever.
Don Mancini.
Don Mancini.
Don Mancini, who wrote and basically just created the character with the help of David Kirshner. Those 2 came together in this beautiful collaborative thing and made the character Chucky.
Yes.
You know, Don Mancini wrote the character. David Kirshner, literally, from the description, created Chucky, the visual of Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
And then both of them came together and they went to Universal or MGM, I think. And went, let's make a movie. And they made a movie.
That's crazy.
So, we're fresh off of all of these movies.
Yeah. We did 2 days where we just watched all of them, so.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting how the character starts to where the character is now?
Yeah, so in the first movie, it's a very, interesting premise. And, it is... There's no comedy aspect or anything. It's just oh shit, this is a little doll terrorizing this family, this kid specifically. There's a voodoo thing.
Yeah.
But like
By the end of it, it's like
there's a lot of depth to the character that like you wouldn't expect from the first movie, maybe even the first 2 movies.
I would go
First
so
3?
far as to say
The first 3
up until like around
Bride, yeah. Bride of Chucky, I think, is where I started to like get like the fun of the movies.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is cool. I like this.
Yeah. Which is, it's weird.
And then I dislike the first 3 either.
Yeah. But yeah, so to give a quick recap of the story of what it is, and because a lot of people don't know what the Chucky is, it's a popular character, but like people don't really know what the character is.
Yeah, I just always knew that people were scared of that doll.
Yeah. So what it is, there's a serial killer.
Yeah.
Who's being chased by police, and he gets gunned down in front of a toy
What's his
store.
name?
Charles Lee Ray.
Charles Lee Ray.
Charles Lee Ray, named after a bunch of serial killers.
Who I could never remember the name of.
Yeah,
but...
he kept. You called him Charlie Day Lewis one time.
Yeah, and I said, what did I say? Charles Lee Roth.
Charles.
Yeah.
David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, serial killer Charles Lee Ray is being chased by the police. He's gunned down in front of a toy store.
In a toy store.
In a toy store, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And at the last moment, he transfers his soul into a doll.
With a voodoo spell.
With a voodoo spell, yes. Which Don Mancini hated.
Yes.
But he has now come to embrace.
He has very much embraced it.
Yeah, yeah.
They even expanded upon it.
Yeah, they have. And the first movie is so interesting to me because if you really look at it, if you were to take out that segment in the beginning with like him literally being gunned down and all that stuff, they kind of play around with the idea of like, oh, is the kid doing the killing?
Yeah. Which is interesting because it is like a thing that like you're kind of thinking of like, oh, well, I guess they haven't fully actually shown the doll like do anything yet.
The doll doesn't come in until like about an hour
like
in.
At least halfway in the movie.
Yeah.
And I did think that was interesting, but I already know the pretext of the movie. Like if I were to like watch that in like 1988 when it came out,
yeah, you'd be like, what's going on here?
This is interesting. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Is Chucky the kid, or is the kid gonna be Chucky?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't surprised, but that's just because I have future knowledge.
Yeah, you have the context of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
And
back
you
to
also
the future.
had me, and you were asking me questions constantly.
Yeah.
And I would just do the thing where I go, just watch the movie.
Yeah.
Let the story.
But then I do my brain does the thing where I go,
But you need the answer.
let me I'm gonna predict it.
Yeah.
And I just start going, this is possible. This is possible.
And sometimes you guess it.
Yeah.
Most times you guess it.
Well, sometimes I'm way off,
Yeah.
which I love.
Yeah. Because you don't want to guess the movie, also.
Sometimes I do. Not I want to. It just happens.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, fucking. There's a goddamn killer doll running around. There's a doll with the spirit of a.
What was he called? The Lakeshore Strangler?
Lakeshore Strangler.
That's Charles Lee Ray called the Lakeshore Strangler?
Doesn't strangle anybody in these movies.
No, he never. Well, except for one kill, I
think.
think.
Like a couple of people, maybe, that he strangles.
Not even with his hands.
No. Like, because he kills.
He got tiny little hands.
He's got tiny little hands. Yeah.
Dumbala.
Yeah. Dumbala.
Dumbala. That's the magic spell he uses.
That's the recitation.
Hey, if you are in a pickle and you're like, ah, shit,
I'm about to die.
I'm gonna die.
Ade due dembala. Give me the power, I beg of you.
And you go into a doll.
Switch.
And then you go in.
Yeah. And then you're a doll. You're a human doll hybrid.
What does gree mean, Joseph?
I have no.
We have Google now. Hold on.
Yeah. So they play around with this idea that an African or Caribbean charm.
Oh, they did mention the fucking thing in the first movie. It wasn't a thing that they threw in later. They just called it the gree.
What did he say?
Something about messing with that gree.
Yeah, messing with that gree. Huh.
But it means it's an African or Caribbean charm or amulet. That, hey, we'll get to it. It ties into the thing that we thought.
Yeah.
Nah.
Interesting.
I thought that, wow, all right, there you go.
Yeah. So, yeah, the whole movie is fucking this little kid being terrorized or, being accused of murder.
Yeah, and they put him in jail.
They put him in kid jail.
It's a big boy jail.
No, it's kid jail. There's just a bunch of kids in jail.
Is that later? Oh, no, it is just kid jail.
Yeah. It was a haunting place, that thing. It looked like something out of a Batman game. The walls were coming off.
Children's Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, like there was just bars on the window.
Yeah.
And the windows were just open in Chicago in the cold.
And there's just sad kids sitting like up against
kid playing a harmonica or something.
I don't know how to do that. They're kids.
My baby done left me.
Yeah, they grow up real quick in little kid jail.
Yeah. You get stabbed and it's like, give me your chocolate milk.
Chucky's coming, so
yeah. So yeah, and there's a fucking the cast is really good in this first one.
Yeah,
I like the mom character. The mom.
I'm sad that she has not made a return yet.
I am also sad because she's
in the show. She does, or is she alive?
She is, because we hear a character talking to her on the phone. But yeah, the mom character is just goes to show you how fucking, how a good mom would just back her son up.
Yeah, because everybody, including the police, thinks that this kid is crazy and is just a murdering kid.
Yeah. And she's like, no,
I believe my kid.
My kid said there's a fucking killer doll.
Yeah.
There is a killer doll, and I will prove it. And then she proves it.
She proves it.
Yeah. And then there's the detective, Mike Norris, who's played by that guy.
Him.
Who, he was the voice of Jack Skellington.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
He was the six-fingered man in The Princess Bride.
Oh, I can't spell. Sorry.
His name was Mike Norris in the Mike Norris. Chris Sarandon.
There we go. Oh, look at how he looks now.
That's probably not how he looks now.
No, this one?
Because he's 80. That man was 80. He was 40 when the fucking first Chucky movie
I guess so.
He looked young.
Makeup will do that.
Look at that. He's got the one ear pierced. It's pretty cool.
That is. That's 80. That's him at 80? Dude.
I don't think so. I think this is probably like an older photo.
Is that him at 80?
I don't think so.
That might be.
I think this might be him at 80.
That's
because he has a mask on. 2020.
Oh yeah. He got the mask. It's a nice mask. Is that leather? He's also the bad guy from Princess Bride.
I said that.
Sorry.
Anyway, so it's kind of like this is whodunit mixed with like a race against time, because Chucky has a clear goal in the first 5-ish movies. 1, 2, 3, Bride and Seed.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I would say that
his goal falters by the 5th one.
Yeah. But also, it's not really a whodunit, and after the first hour, then you're like, oh, it's the doll.
Yeah,
it's the doll doing it.
Yeah. But what's called? So Chucky's goal is, well, I can't be a doll forever.
Yeah.
So he's got to into a
human.
Into a kid.
But it can only be the first person who he revealed himself to.
Yes. And
that's Andy.
Ironically, it's the child who wanted him for his birthday.
Yes.
By the way, remember in the beginning of the movie when the mom gave him a perfectly
giant box
that looked like it would fit a doll inside?
Yeah, and it was filled with one pant.
One pant?
Isn't that crazy?
That's so fucked up.
Yeah. And
she's like, oh, you really needed the clothes. And then she also gives him the accessories to the toy. But not the toy. Not the toy. It's like your mom giving you a fucking Hot Wheel track with no fucking Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I didn't get toys.
One year I got a science kit from my aunt.
Nice.
It was like a little tiny telescope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hard to buy it for as a kid because people would always ask me like, "What do you want?" And I'd be like, "Nothing."
Nothing.
Don't give me nothing. Anyways.
Joe looked like a child right now.
Oh, thanks.
Youthful face.
Thank you. So yeah, fucking Chucky's gotta put his soul and mind into a 6-year-old. Yeah.
And then, but what's crazy too is that throughout the course of the Chucky movies as well, in this first one, he's impossible to kill.
Yeah.
It is not actually impossible, but he tanks a ton.
Yeah, he takes a lot of damage.
And it's oh my god, he got shot in the head. He got his fucking limbs shot off.
Yeah.
Burnt in a fireplace.
Yeah.
It's and he was headless.
Yeah.
And then he still manages to kill another person before finally going down.
No, he doesn't kill another person.
Does he kill that other
When-
cop?
No.
No, he grips his throat.
Yeah, he is about to kill him.
Yeah.
But then Mike Norris comes in and goes, "It's just been revoked."
No, well, he didn't say that.
No,
Sadly.
that's Lethal Weapon 2. But
Yeah.
what's your favorite line in this? They cut it out of the version we watched.
Yeah.
So my favorite line in the first movie is Chucky's in the elevator, right?
Mhm.
He's like sitting down like in the corner because being inconspicuous, and an old couple comes in, and then they're like, "Oh, someone left the doll in here," and the guy's like, "Leave the doll in there." He's like, "It's an ugly doll,"
Mm-hmm.
and so like the lady and the old couple goes away, and as the elevator's going up, you just hear Chucky go, "Fuck you, lady."
Yeah. That was funny that it was cut out.
Yeah.
Because, like, did they cut it out because they didn't want it to be as comical?
No, they cut it
Or
out.
was it just because
They cut it out because we watched a
TV.
weird version of it.
Oh.
Where it was like
a-
edited for TV.
Yeah. Okay.
So I remember that movie being a little bit more explicit,
Yeah.
but I thought it was a little weird. I thought there was more F-bombs in this movie, but but it's because we watched the version that was made for like cable.
Yeah. And they
Unfortunately.
really trim it up.
Yeah, they did. And they cut out that joke, which was like really funny.
Yeah.
Remember when he reveals himself to them? That scene when he reveals himself to the mom is fucking scary.
Oh, yeah, it's wild because
Like,
he doesn't have the batteries in
yeah,
it, but he's been moving and talking the whole time.
Yeah, and then she like checks the back, the fucking batteries are empty.
Yeah.
He does that exorcist move, turns his head back. He
Yeah.
goes, "Hi, I'm Chucky, wanna play?"
And then he rolls under the couch.
Chucky roll. I love the Chucky roll.
They do a lot of, like, rag dolls with the doll.
Yeah,
which
where
is
it's
really
like so,
funny.
you could tell just someone just threw the
Threw
doll.
it off screen.
Yeah. But yeah.
Which I do love that. So I love it a lot.
Yeah. And then like
And they still do it now.
yeah, they still do it to this day.
Yeah.
And then like, she has him by like the chimney.
Yeah.
He's like, "Talk or I'll burn you, son of a bitch."
Yeah.
First thing that comes out of Chucky's mouth, "Oh, you fucking dirty slut."
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, Chucky.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that movie ends, like,
Yeah.
pretty, like,
It-
open-ended
Yeah,
right?
it ends with a weird freeze frame on the
kid's face.
like now he's the
Ooh.
killer.
Yeah, it was a really weird, like, the
Yeah.
door is shutting and then the kid looks back and then
It has he has like an evil looking face.
Yeah,
and-
it's weird.
Yeah.
That was confusing.
yeah.
And then the second movie is what?
It's the one where he's in the foster system, the foster home
Like, with Kyle.
with Kyle.
Kyle.
But yeah, in the first movie, I want to get back to
Oh,
the
sorry,
first
okay.
movie real briefly.
Okay.
I do like that exchange with like the two cops at the end, where the cop who we've been following the whole time goes like, "You believe me now?" And the
Mhm.
other cop goes, "Yeah, but who's gonna believe me?"
Yeah.
Because it's like
It's insane.
it's insane. It's an insane fucking thing.
A doll came to life and is killing people.
Yeah, and it's like, who the fuck is gonna believe him? Like, why would you believe him?
Yeah, there's no reason to.
Yeah, and that's I think one of the weirdest things about the character Chucky is how it's such an extraordinary, supernaturally extraordinary situation that just like the normal people who are just like, "You're crazy," just come off as assholes because
Yeah.
we know there's a Chucky doll there,
Yeah.
and the Chucky doll is killing, but like the normal people are just acting like dicks
Yeah.
because they're being gaslit.
I do think to a certain degree, at some point, the situation is so, like, it's so weird.
You gotta start just suspecting.
It's like something is off.
yeah.
I think
There's only so many freak accidents with a doll that where
Yeah.
you don't start to suspect something, you know?
And the bad thing is, if you reveal that Chucky is real,
You go to a mental asylum.
no, like, let's say you record it, right? And you're like,
Yeah.
holy fuck, that thing is real.
Yeah.
And it's like, everyone's like, that is real. That is a real life doll that
Yeah.
came to life or whatever. The thing that I think that would torment or like be the worst thing is then everybody knows that you can do voodoo for real. And then the world is fucked.
Yeah.
It's completely fucked.
Yeah. Because magic is real in this world.
Yeah.
And you need a...
They get all of their info from Voodoo for
for
Dummies. So it's like, you're also like, well, why isn't there more, like, cases like this popping up, you know?
Yeah, that's also another... I think because they don't have the amulet of Damballa or whatever. But, yeah, it's fucking...
The Grigri.
The Grigri, yeah. For me, it's just like... I think the worst part is if, like, you just survive this whole ordeal and you're just like, I'm going to trust my local authorities and I'm just going to tell them the truth. you instantly get thrown
The
into
silent happens constantly.
in these movies. Happens constantly.
Yeah.
Even though there's like a bloody mass
Yeah.
of a doll right there, they're like, "You're fucking crazy."
Yeah.
Get at. Lock him away to the loony bin.
Okay.
Child's Play 2.
All right. So we're 30 minutes into this recording, and we're only on Child's Play 2.
Yeah.
We should try and pick it up a little bit.
We're gonna segment it into parts, like part 1, part 2, part 3.
Oh, we're only talking about the first 3 right now?
Yeah.
Oh!
That's why I'm taking my time.
I thought we were going to fucking gun it through all of them.
No, that's why I'm taking my time.
Oh! Alright.
Yeah, relax. Take it easy.
I thought we were going to go, keep going.
Jennifer,
Go.
Jennifer Tilly, you're still cool?
Yeah.
It's fucking good, man.
Thank you.
Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly.
I hope it comes off as good.
I'll fuck with it in post.
Yeah.
I'll doctor this footage if I have to.
Yeah.
To save face.
Child's Play 2.
They playing.
Child's Play 2. Even child.
It's just called Child's Play 2, right?
Child or Player.
Child or player. Yeah.
2. Yeah, it's just called
Child's Plays.
Instead of Alien. Yeah.
Aliens.
That's
Dude.
funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, Child's Play 2. Picks up in 2 years.
2 years after.
2 years after.
Mom has gone to a mental asylum.
Mom is in a mental asylum. Andy is an orphan.
Yeah, because the mom tried to say that it was a doll, and then they put her in the mental asylum.
And then just, you know me. I'm ACAB all day.
What about the cop?
I was gonna get to that.
Okay.
ACAB all day. If you don't think all cops are bastards, you're definitely gonna think these two are.
Yeah.
Because the cops denied everything immediately.
Even fucking
The
Mike
guy,
Norris?
the fucking noble guy who fucking,
Wow.
Yeah. He's just like, I don't know nothing about no killer doll.
Fuck me.
Fucking just
They
denied
let
it.
that woman
They
be
let
the
that
patsy.
woman. They let that woman.
They let the single mother
be
the
carted
patsy.
away to a fucking psychiatric hospital. They didn't even have the decency to like, yeah, I'll take the kid in.
Yeah. Just let him go to the foster system.
Let him go. Let him be part of the fucking foster system.
Yep.
And that's a real fucking
But he meets a sister.
sister.
A sister figure.
Kyle.
Kyle.
The with the backwards biker cap.
Yeah, never wears it forward. Doesn't know how.
Doesn't know how. She's smoking Marlboro Red cigarettes.
She is in bed.
Doc Martens leather jacket.
Yeah.
The rose and
She's
little
one bad mamma jamma.
the rose and 10-year-old Joseph's heart. Had a crush on that woman.
I mean,
When I was 10.
I could see a 10-year-old Joseph.
Yeah.
You don't like white women though, which is weird.
Yeah. Well, now. But like then, I was different then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's exceptions.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you know anything about me, rules aren't like a lockdown thing for me. They're kind of floaty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you don't like hot liquids, or you don't like hot soups?
Don't like hot soups.
Don't like hot soups.
Don't like hot soups.
I knew
Well,
that.
I don't like soups. Period.
Yeah.
Imagine I don't
Cold
like hot
soup?
soups, but I like cold
soups.
soups when it's just like thick at the top.
Yeah, but you're also not like a coffee guy,
I don't like
or like
hot
a
liquids,
tea guy.
yeah. I'll drink some tea when I want to go to sleep.
That shocks me.
The thing is, I don't like it because it puts me to sleep. Like hot things put me to sleep.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like it. But if it's like the middle of the night, I'll crack open some Earl Grey, take some of that, go to sleep.
Interesting. You wouldn't be able to sleep in Child's Play 2 though, Joe.
No, because Chucky's back.
He is back.
Guess what, Jack?
What?
Chucky's back.
I'm not Jack. Don't say. That's not my name.
Guess what, Arik?
Yeah?
Chucky's back. Doesn't rhyme.
It doesn't.
Damn it.
Guess what, Arik? Chucky's car sick. Boom. It's not true, but it rhymed.
We have seen Chucky throw up though.
We have on someone's feet.
Yeah. Anyways,
And they go, oof.
so Andy's a goddamn orphan, and he's
Yes.
carted off to a foster home.
Yep.
The worst, ugliest foster home I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Yeah, they're into like old antiques and shit.
Like the pop figures for old people.
yeah, like
The Queen Anne
it's-
collection
ooh,
of porcelain figures.
Yeah. Ooh, this piece of ceramic is made by a British nun.
Yeah. 10, 20 years ago.
And they're assholes. And
Yeah.
the dad doesn't even want.
The dad
Another
doesn't even.
orphan.
Why even be a foster father?
Yeah, and then the mom is like, Also, the first time in the series we see titty.
That's not till later.
The mom?
We don't see the-
Oh no, it's another. That's the British family. Oh my god, sorry, I got wires crossed.
Yeah, it's okay. It happened to me.
It was
though.
another child. It was another similar situation.
It was not.
Yeah, as parents that we don't know.
Okay.
We don't know those parents.
Yeah, you're right. We don't know those terms.
That's much later though.
Yeah. Ugliest home ever seen.
Yeah, disgusting. A horrible paint job.
Blue, like just dark blue. Like what is that? What's the?
No, like bright blue.
Yeah, like bright, like just blue.
Like baby blue.
yeah, like your tank top kind of. Maybe
Yeah,
lighter.
maybe lighter. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that? Like crown molding?
Yeah.
Blue crown molding, pink, like
Pink walls.
pink walls, and then blue bottoms.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's disgusting. No accent wall or nothing.
No accent wall or nothing. A lot of stripes going around
A
too.
lot of aggressive colors in this home.
Disgusting home. I'm not gonna say they deserve to be killed, but they certainly deserve like to be put on a list of some sorts.
Yeah, I will also say, very few Chucky kills do you feel remorse for the person who's dying.
Yeah.
A lot of the, except for like the best friend in the first one that gets pushed out the window,
Yeah.
that like incites the whole movie.
Yeah. You don't feel bad for Eddie Caputo dying. You don't feel
Yeah.
bad for the voodoo guy dying.
A little bit, I think.
But he's also the one who taught Chucky how to voodoo.
Well, I think that because he was like, "You've gone against everything I've taught you,
Yeah.
and you've made like blasphemy."
Yeah. But you're telling me like the guy with the frazzled hair who just always looks like he's about to murder someone,
Charles Lee Ray.
Charles Lee Ray. You telling me like you didn't know he had to have known because
Look-
the guy was also like arrested at one point too.
Oh, for what?
It didn't
Voodoo?
probably
Maybe.
like because it showed his mugshot. So I'm gonna say I don't feel bad for him. Also because the moment he's introduced, he's dead.
I felt a little bad for him.
I didn't feel bad for
I
him.
felt bad. Also, the way he broke him,
That I did feel bad.
it was a brutal kill.
Yeah. The intensity of that I did.
Broke his arm, broke his leg with the voodoo doll, and
Yeah.
stabbed him in the heart.
Yeah. Chucky 2, same deal. Don't really feel that much remorse.
No, I don't care about the parents dying.
I don't care either. You know?
Is
I didn't
there
care
anyone in that movie that you care about who died?
the the guy working in the factory. He's just a guy working in a factory.
Oh yeah.
Working
yeah.
a shit job, late shift.
That's when the doll gets revived, right?
No, I'm talking about the end of the movie. With the eyes.
Oh yeah, that's the guy that survived at the beginning of the movie too.
So in the beginning of the movie, two guys are restoring Chucky because like the
company
the
that
company
made him.
ordered him to, right? And one of the guy dies because he's electrocuted because evil magic manifests in lightning.
Yeah, and then it shocked
Shocks
the
him.
machine and
Yeah.
him, and then he explodes essentially.
Yeah, and so the second guy, was just like, oh shit, but he still came back to work and he died in the factory.
Yeah, he had a cushy gig though. By that point,
Yeah.
he was just chilling in the factory, like just letting the toys get made. It's
Once
a
in
whole factory of identical Chucky dolls being made.
Yeah. Great place for a final
Yeah, I agree.
for a climactic battle.
Factories, pretty good final fight places.
Yeah.
As seen in
Geonosis.
all of cinema.
Yeah. Star Wars Attack of the Clones.
Any Jackie Chan movie.
Any Jackie Chan movie.
Most Jackie Chan movies.
The car assembly room in Minority Report.
Oh man, I can't think of any.
Terminator 2.
Oh, that's like a mill, of
Like
some sort.
like
A mill or a factory. all day.
Lumberyard?
Lumberyard. Yeah, walking tall lumberyard. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a new Netflix. I was that original.
Looks like a Netflix original.
It does.
Yeah. But yeah. So, what do you think of the new character? What do you think of Andy this time around? Because in the first movie, he's like this cute little kid, most adorable kid in the fucking world.
Yeah.
You know.
I think he's still like a cute kid.
But he's grizzled.
He
now.
he has survival instincts now,
dude.
and he's smarter.
Yeah. In the first movie, he just walks home from
Yeah.
a random whatever.
Yeah,
In
like
this second
miles away.
In this second movie, he walks to his foster parents' home.
Where he's only been to once.
Once, just somehow makes it.
Yeah.
He sees a fucking good guy doll, which is the name of the Chucky dolls. he sees a good guy doll, even if it's not Chucky, he's like, I'm gonna bash this fucking thing's head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check if this thing's
He's
fucking
smart.
Chucky.
He's a smart kid.
Smart fucking kid.
Yeah.
Childhood got lost.
Yeah, he lost his whole childhood.
But then he got a big sister, Kyle.
Kyle.
That woman went to the ends of earth for Kyle.
And then she saved him at the
For
end.
Andy, I mean.
Yeah.
She did save him.
And then he saves her back.
Saves her back.
Saves her back.
Yeah.
I think the way that Chucky dies in each of these movies too is pretty cool.
Yeah. In the first one, it fits. You know, it's the first movie. You don't really go big with it.
Yeah.
You know, he gets shot. You know,
Yeah.
Burned, then shot. Limb for limb.
Yeah, the mom shoots off his limbs.
Yeah.
And with like a big revolver.
Yeah. In this one, Chucky goes fucking through it.
I think it's one of the coolest kills of Chucky.
Yeah. Like, first he gets his hand smashed.
Yeah.
So he has to yank his hand off. And it's like just like this
gross, like sinewy, like
muscle.
Yeah.
Exposed bone. So he shoves it.
Because he is a doll, but they also explain, because there's rules.
Yeah.
If he spends too much time in that body, he becomes human again in that body.
Yeah, so he becomes like a doll human hybrid.
Yeah, like if you open him up, he has like
guts
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So he shoves a knife into like his stump, and he's walking around like that. And then they put him into like that one machine that like laminates the dolls.
Yeah, it's like the final like
the finishing touch.
Yeah, yeah.
And like it puts like the arms and stuff in there.
Yeah.
And so like he escapes, he's torn in half, so he's got no limbs, and he's just walking around.
Crawling
around.
Yeah.
And then Andy goes, there's this vat of plastic.
Molten plastic.
Cranks that open, covers him. He just looks like one of the things from The Thing.
It's disgusting.
It's just like a heap of flesh. Somehow still alive.
Was that the biggest budget?
No, Bride of Chucky is.
Bride of Chucky's the biggest budget?
Bride of Chucky is the biggest budget.
Wow.
Which is a little weird when you think about it.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Makes sense. A lot of locations.
Yeah. He's like just this heaping thing of plastic, but he's still alive. And so he's coming after Kyle just to get one last, kill in. But Kyle gets a compressed air hose, shoves it into his face.
And he fucking...
He balloons up, and then just goes, bah!
that fucking aunt from Harry Potter.
Like the fucking aunt from Harry Potter.
But except it explodes into big meat bits.
Explodes into big, chunky, meaty bits.
Every time, he turns into meaty bits. After the first one.
Yeah.
Actually, even in the first one, he turns into some meaty bits a little.
Yeah, he does. You're right.
Some meaty bits in there.
Yeah, there was, because they shot him in the heart, and it splashed back. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's meaty bits.
What was that?
My computer made a notification sound.
Oh, okay. Thought it was Chuck's.
It was another podcast notification.
Get out of here.
We don't like you around these parts.
You
other
don't like
podcasts.
you around these parts with other podcasts.
Get out of here.
Jennifer Tilly, do you like that other podcast?
No.
That's good. Thanks, Jennifer.
You're welcome. Joe's got a boner.
Shut up. Not in front of Jennifer Tilly.
Yes, in front of Jennifer Tilly. That's what you want.
Oh.
She's a sex icon.
She is. To my eye, she is.
What was she in?
Bound.
Bound. That's the one.
Liar, liar.
She's the lady.
The lady getting divorced.
Yeah.
We'll get to her.
Yeah, we will.
So, yeah, Child's Play 2. Fucking, what do you think of Kyle?
I like Kyle.
I like Kyle too. She's cool.
I liked that she was like the powerful, she was like the character that like, how would I say it?
Gave the punches out.
She gave the punches, and like she was like the leader of like
this movie.
Yeah,
she filled in the role of a mom pretty good.
Yes, well, she just fully fills in the role of like
protecting Andy.
Protector, protagonist. Like this is, and because what I like about it is that in the first movie, it kind of felt like that was the cop.
Yeah.
But except for when it was the mom that was pulling the shots on the gun.
Yeah.
That was when the mom was like, "This is my kid. I'm gonna do this."
Yeah.
Like, and again, you talked about how this movie is very like open, accepting, progressive.
Yeah.
Like, they don't really tie them or like conform to like like gender roles
Yeah.
a lot in this stuff.
Yeah.
So like the big sister plays this role that like what you would think traditionally would be like a boy
or big brother
or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like no, it's like this is fucking Kyle, and she
smoke-
fucking kicks.
she smokes cigarettes
and she fucking kicks
she's
ass.
not like dainty in any way. You know.
She's a real like strong like female character.
Yeah.
And she just fucking gets shit done.
Yeah. And the chemistry between her
What is
and
it, like 1989?
like 1990, yeah, 1990.
Yeah.
The chemistry between her and Andy was also real
Mm-hmm.
good. Like those scenes when they're like swinging around and like the.
Yeah, it's real sweet.
What was the joke that made you laugh? Oh, you want to hear me say your name backwards?
Oh yeah, and he turns around. Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then I bashed my knee into my table trying to do it.
Yeah, it was fucking hilarious.
It really hurt.
Hilarious. But yeah, I really like this movie. So favorite line in this movie? Favorite line. Here we go.
Okay.
The stepdad goes down to the basement to investigate because Andy's rummaging around down there trying to kill Chucky.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chucky like takes his foot out and he's flipping and he falls down and he's hanging. He's hanging upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Chucky goes up to him and goes, "How's it hanging, Phil?" And then undoes his foot and then the guy just falls.
Snaps his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like how he says it because he doesn't. Like,
How's it hanging, Phil?
How's it hanging, Phil? Yeah. Just.
What I think my favorite line of that one was when the little like fucking dweeb of the company, what do you call it? Oh, man, he's like, "What do I do with this doll that that killed this man?"
Stick it up your ass.
Stick it up your ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stick it up your ass.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, and then he just leaves. The CEO of the company of Good Boy Toys or whatever.
Good guy dolls.
Good guy dolls.
Yeah.
Good boy toys.
Good boy toys.
Yeah. You're a good boy toy.
I'm a good boy toy.
Maybe.
I want to be more than a boy toy.
Maybe you're a good one.
I know,
It'll
I
go
know.
from there though.
It's time to retire the title of boy toy.
Boy toy?
I'm a man.
Yeah. You're a man toy.
I don't want to be that.
Hey. You're like a toy that lasts through your whole lifetime though.
Yeah.
You don't get a different toy.
I'm your friend till the end.
Yeah, you're like the Buzz.
Or the Chucky.
You're the Chucky. Well, yeah, I guess he follows you forever.
Yeah. Once you got Chucky in you, you got fucking Chucky.
He's in you.
Yeah.
And same thing with Joe. If he's in you, he's in you.
Yep. Not letting go. Not letting go.
Clenches his claws.
Yeah. Like a monster I am.
So,
Child's Play 3.
Child's Play 3.
We did not watch.
We did not. That was the one where he goes to the all boys
Military
academy. Or no, not all boys. Just a military academy.
Military.
There's a female there.
There's a couple
There's a
female.
few.
Yeah.
We didn't watch it. We watched a recap essentially.
From Dead Meat.
Yeah, Kill Count.
Kill Count, Dead Meat, James A. Janice. Love the show. I would love to work for James A. Janice one of these days. In some capacity.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love him.
How much?
A lot.
Oh.
He's a good person.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah. I love him the way you would a mentor.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
He always says be good people at the end of his thing.
That's good. I like that. It's a good message.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know. You started gushing.
Stop. Stop.
Now you're rosy cheeked.
Shut
Or is that the
up.
red lights?
I think it's the red lights.
And your embarrassment.
Ah! God.
Uh,
So yeah, we watched that.
you could tell me the plot of it.
Yeah, I could tell you the plot. I didn't choose to watch this one because I don't like this movie. I don't like Child's Play 3. First off, just because of the context in which it was made. Also, it was rushed after the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, they weren't even done with the second movie, and they were already like, "We want the third one." You know?
Yeah.
So it was done within the year of the second one coming out. They got rid of the kid. Like they didn't bring back the kid, Alex Vincent. You know.
Yeah, because they aged him up like a lot.
Yeah, he's like 16
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they got like a different guy. And yeah, it's just like it's a weird movie and it kind of doesn't make sense. And this is when Chucky starts being like that comedy figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like he stops being like in Child's Play 2, he had like a couple of lines that were like a little funny, like "How's it hanging, Phil?"
Yeah.
But like by Child's Play 3, he's just, like almost
like one-liners
constantly, all that stuff. And so yeah, I think it's the worst movie of the franchise. A lot of people think Seed of Chucky is the worst one.
I love Seed of Chucky.
I know you do, which is weird, but you know
Why?
it's weird because people consider that the worst one. But I think Child's Play 3 is by far.
I feel like they should have, instead of called it Seed of Chucky, should have called it Cum of Chucky.
Ugh.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
cum.
You're right. You're not wrong. So Child's Play 3, Andy has run afoul of the foster system. They're just like, we cannot put him in any home. This kid is traumatized. So what do we do with traumatized youth?
Throw him in a military school.
Throw him in a military school. And in military school, what happens?
He meets a girl.
He gets traumatized even more.
Oh. But he meets a girl and gets his first kiss.
He meets a girl, gets his first kiss.
Soft. What? The lady who played her said she thought of that character as like a 10th grade.
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah. Which,
pretty cool.
It is pretty cool, yes.
Again, another powerful female character.
Another powerful female.
That movie also has what I think is one of the most fucked up things in the Chucky movies.
We'll get to that.
Yeah,
we'll get to that. But yeah, because I do want to. It is like very fucked up.
God damn.
But what's it called? So Chucky is now not after Andy. No, because Chucky came back. How does Chucky come back? The molten
plastic
flesh sack.
Yeah.
It's picked up by a crane and it starts to bleed, and then it picks it up and it goes over a vat of plastic.
And it dumps it back in it.
No, the blood just goes into the plastic.
Oh.
And then it creates a new Chucky.
A new Chucky is made from that molten plastic that the blood was in.
Yeah. And a new Chucky is made. And what's the rules now, you say? You're like, well, new body, new rules. The first person he revealed himself to was not Andy.
He shipped himself to Andy.
But a kid intercepted it because he saw it was a good guy doll.
And he wants it.
So he opened it up. New
kid.
New 6-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, what is it? I forgot the kid's name.
David?
Just look up Child's Play 3.
Okay.
He disappears by the end of the movie.
He does.
It's kind of weird, but yeah.
Child's Play 3 cat.
Tyler. It's Tyler.
What's he? David?
Tyler.
Justin Whalen.
That's the Andy guy.
Donna Eskra.
Irish.
That's the Goyle.
I think
Brad
this is the girl.
Oh.
This is another girl.
Hi.
Oh no, that is the girl. You were right.
Wait, did she play the? No, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
That's her, but I don't know what that's from.
All right.
Yeah.
What was it? So Tyler. It is now Tyler, this 8-year-old boy.
Yes.
And yeah, and so now it's Andy. Now it's Andy filling the role of protector, trying to protect this kid. You know, and the kid does the kid
is pro Chucky.
Very pro Chucky.
Yeah.
Kind of just because Andy had those survival instincts. Once Andy realized that Chucky was like not a good dude.
Yeah, bad noodle,
as some would say.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh fuck this guy." The kid like constantly is being told, "Don't trust Chucky. Don't trust Chucky." And he's like, "I'm gonna trust Chucky,"
which is wild. Because Chucky's actively murdering people. Gives the general or whoever is like on campus, whatever it is,
a heart attack.
He was gonna stab me. He goes, dang it.
Yeah. And now we go to the most fucked up part in any Chucky movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some contenders for fucked up parts.
Yeah, for sure.
Most fucked up part.
Mm-hmm.
So in this movie, they're doing a training exercise with paintball guns. And the paintball
they're kids.
These are kids. These are teenagers.
Yeah.
Paintball guns look like real guns.
Yeah.
In fact, they are real guns.
Yeah.
Chucky.
They just have bullets that have paintball or paint caps in them instead of bullets.
Yeah. So Chucky swaps out all the ammunition of the paintballs into actual live
bullets.
Ammunition.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. And there's an exercise going on where it's the blue team versus the red team.
Mm-hmm.
And the blue team is the team we follow, which has Andy's character in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the red team finds him, and they gun down a kid.
It's really sad.
It is. And the character's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's still a kid.
Yeah. It's a fucking teenager, dude.
It's a fucking teenager.
And they get fucking gunned down by his, friends.
Yeah. Guns down.
Because they don't know that it's real bullets in those fucking guns.
And that scene got cut down also.
Well, they said originally they wanted to kill more, but they were like, that'd be too much.
It's too fucked up. And then even past all that, right? You just experienced this horrible traumatic event. Chucky throws a grenade into the blue team, and the fucking nerdy kid just jumps
on it,
and he dies.
He dies
unceremoniously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a
fucked
sad
up.
one. That was also sad. I forgot about that.
Yeah. And it's like that all happens in like a minute from each other, you
Yeah.
know? And so yeah, it's fucking real dark.
What's the final fight of that movie?
They're in a and so throughout the movie there's like mention of a carnival
Oh, that's right.
or
yeah.
a fair
Yeah.
that's really weirdly placed because it's right in the middle of the
Like
forest.
a forest. Yeah. Yeah.
And then like
It doesn't make that much sense.
and so the final fight is in that forest.
Andy also before this has his first kiss.
Has his first kiss. You talked about that. You said that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Who sent me notifications?
Who sent me notifications?
Just a gamer guy.
Silly gamer.
Tricks for kids. Reference.
Yeah. Anyways, fucking
Carnival. Yeah.
fair.
Cruise. Oh.
Fair. Chucky goes into this like one of those like spooky rides in
Yeah.
fairs, except it is like
Gigantic.
it's a huge fucking place
Yeah.
and a walking lawsuit.
Yeah.
Because there's the one part where like the Reaper has like that
The
scythe.
scythe. Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
cuts Chucky's face off.
Yeah. That's.
He looks cool as fuck.
He does.
But
It's
why is there a sharp scythe?
exposed real blade?
Yeah,
Yeah, it makes no sense.
swinging down.
Yeah.
and there's like a roller coaster.
Mm-hmm. That passes through it.
There's like it's like a walk-in ride and then also a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And there's an exposed fucking scythe going around.
Yeah.
And then there's
The volcano.
the volcano, and then right smack dab in the middle, a big, giant, industrial-sized fan. Open air, exposed.
Yeah. No guard or nothing. No,
No.
grate that goes over it to protect. An exposed industrial fan.
Yeah. So, at the end of the movie, Chucky takes Tyler there. They climb the mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Andy's like, the whole movie has been a bad shot. They
Yeah, he's dog shit.
yeah. But the girl that's been teaching him how to shoot,
She's real good.
she's real good.
Yeah.
She goes, "Here, you do it." And he does it, shoots Chucky's arm off,
Like his mom did.
like his mom did.
Mm-hmm.
And so they climb up. So Chucky climbs up to get Tyler, and then Chucky, he's like,
Andy climbs up to get Tyler.
Andy climbs up to get Tyler. Fucking Chucky's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Andy fucking just chucks Chucky into the fan.
And he explodes into bits.
Explodes into very glorious fucking bits, man.
Like his leg is flying around.
His
some more
fucking-
goo.
His head bounces off the fan,
Mm-hmm.
goes up, and then fucking just goes back down, gets chopped up. I would recommend looking it up. Pause this fucking podcast. Look it up. It is gross.
Don't pause it if you're in an unsafe place. Like driving.
Yeah.
No searching while you're driving,
Yeah.
alright?
Yeah. Drive safe.
Hey, eyes up.
Eyes up. Eyes on the road, buddy.
Or on your work. Or whatever you're doing.
Also, if you're an underage kid,
Don't drive
don't drive.
without a license.
Yeah.
We gotta cover more bases, I guess.
Yeah. If you're a teenager with a learner's permit, make sure there's a legal adult or guardian
Driving in the car with you.
driving in the car with you.
And also, if you are... these are rated R movies, right?
Yes.
If you're under the age of 18, you better get your parents' permission.
Yeah. If you're listening to this podcast,
You better get
I want an email sent to the podcast email saying that your parents gave you permission to listen.
I want a signed letter.
I want a signed letter from your parents.
But I won't give you my address, so you have to scan it and send it in an email.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I need. Or a PDF. A PDF will do.
A PDF will do.
It needs to be e-signed, though.
All right. Hey, lady, your kids listening to adult material in here.
Are you trying to
We
get in
got
trouble?
we got one of those
Trying to get in
kids in
trouble?
fucking trouble. Yeah.
Okay,
We
good.
got one
Good.
at least.
Hopefully.
At least. He's listening to inappropriate shit. Got him.
They watch Chucky.
Yeah.
Got him.
There's you say they watch Chucky in a Christian home?
Mm-hmm. They don't like that.
They'll go batshit.
And they like Dungeons and Dragons.
And they like Dungeons and
There
Dragons.
you go. They got him.
And they're listening to a bunch of heathens.
Yeah. I bet your kid's an atheist.
Every person we've had on this show is a heathen.
Yeah, we're all heathens.
Yeah.
Who isn't? Who's the least heathenistic person we've had on this podcast?
Heathenistic. Search?
quiet heathen.
Yeah, quiet heathen is still a heathen.
He's a quiet heathen.
Oh god.
He is. I think Surge may be the most wholesome, maybe. No,
But not that wholesome.
Not that wholesome.
Jeez.
Quiet wholesome.
Yeah.
He's
Kevin
wholesome.
is an ungodly monster.
He's the heathen of the heathens.
Yeah. Kevin is the devil.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm convinced.
Oh,
I've
okay.
seen his horns.
Oh, okay. Seen his boner.
Gross.
Not true.
Romer is Romer.
Heathen.
Yeah.
Heathen.
In every sense of the word.
Heathen.
Yeah.
I look at him and I think of God. I think God might be real for a second. Not true.
Brie, Kayla, Maya. Heathens.
They're all heathens in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kayla's top of that heathen list. Then Bree, then Maya, I think. Or Maya, then Bree. Who knows?
I think Brie, Kayla, Maya.
You think Kayla is less of a heathen?
Then Brie?
Than Brie?
Yes. I've partied with both of them.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So you said Bree, Kayla, Maya?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take it.
Aaron?
Heathen.
Biggest heathen of
Yes,
them all.
he's fucking...
He bought us fucking...
And
whatever.
he's a Christian. It's always the Christians.
It's always them. I don't know.
Heathen.
Who else have we had on the show?
Henry Cavill in Spirit.
Nah. He's not a heathen.
Could be.
Could be. I don't know.
See who he dates, that old
Jennifer
woman?
Tilly, are you a heathen?
Oh, yeah. You like that one? Yeah, you like that one a lot. That was a good one, right? Yeah. I hope it was a good one.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the first trilogy
Yeah.
of the Child's Play franchise. We'll pick this up for part 2, where we pick up the middle bit, which is Chucky at the height of his popularity.
Which I think my favorite ones.
Yeah.
It's what? Bride of Chucky,
And Seed of Chucky.
Seed of Chucky. That's
Yeah.
it. It's just 2, not a trilogy.
Not a
It's
trilogy.
two.
It's just
It goes the first 3, 2, and then another 2?
another 2 movies and the show.
In a show, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the next one that we do, I'm glad that it's also 2 because we can spend more time on just 2 movies.
Yeah.
Because I fucking love them so much. And again, I think that you told me that the second one had a much lower budget.
Yeah.
I still think that it was great.
Nice.
I think it was amazing.
Yeah. And I think the best part of that middle part is it introduced one of the greatest characters of all time. Tiffany Valentine. Played by the wonderful, just absolutely drop-dead gorgeous
Jennifer Tilly.
Well, hello, Dolly.